So I guess the question is that this is not likely something that you might get from your normal doctor. In other words, like I'm a part of Kaiser here in California. If I go there to my normal doctor and say, look, I've got stomach issues, or whether they're diagnosed or not, is it likely that a doctor would prescribe this type of protocol, or are they more likely to prescribe, say, I don't know, the hammer or the pharmaceutical-based protocol, or tell you that you're crazy and just eat good food? Like
that's it. So we're working really hard to educate the world about it at medical conferences like Digestive Disease Week and specific other gastroenterology conferences. A lot of the information is getting out there. Okay. And I've watched it over the past 5 years really spread much more, but it's still, I hear all the time people say, my doctor doesn't believe in Sibo, or my doctor's never heard of it, or I went to the doctor and they said it's just IBS, take this antidepressant and go. My famous story is go run 3 miles. Literally in my book, Healing Sibo, I call this guy Dr. Run 3 miles.
Maybe you'll shake the bacteria enough when they're running that it'll go away or something, maybe.
He was just like, oh, that's that you'll poop. It'll be great. I'm like, dude, I can barely move here.
Wow.
Yeah, those are some of the basics. And when you go, you need to go into that doctor's appointment prepared. Okay, let's get educated. Let's SOS save ourselves and be our own advocates. Then share the knowledge that you learn, just like what you're learning in these videos, so that we all can be empowered to claim the health that we so richly deserve. And doctors are people too, right?
Sure.
They're smarty pants. Sure. And there's only so much that they can keep up with. And the good news is that it's exploding with information right now. Be part of the solution. My GI doctor said, Shivan, thank you so much. I didn't learn this in med school. This is great.
The layperson's view of antibiotics is that it goes in with a big hammer and just smashes everything down, and then you've got to start from scratch. Is that how typical antibiotics work? Is it gets rid of the problem, but it also might create other problems?
I want to do a disclaimer for antibiotics is that they can save your life. So let's not vilify all antibiotics. Let's use them wisely. Thank goodness you and I are in the position to be able to go, oh, well, I never want to do an antibiotic. Believe me, if you're on your death's bed and they're like, here's the pill, it's going to save you. This has been the historical case. Bring it on. But I want to do the herbs first, and that is things like oil of oregano, different formulations that have been studied to actually reduce the bacterial load. Now, they'll take you a month, okay? But it's cool because you can DIY part of that. I always suggest working with a practitioner, but you certainly have access to these types of herbs. And sometimes you have an underlying cause that can't be resolved, but you can manage this condition. And a managed chronic condition can make your life 100% better than an unmanaged chronic condition, right?
Totally.
So be okay sometimes with saying, you know what, it's under control. I'm pretty good. Life's not like it was when I was 20, 30, 40, whatever, but it's better.